Hello beautiful people. So as you can see, I do have passion twists in here, but one slipped out and it was getting so frizzy, so I started to do goddess braids. This is my first time ever, but it came out beautiful. So I'm going to show you guys step by step. Bear with me and watch what happens next. Okay, so now that I look like who done it and why, I'm going to go wash my hair. Everything is out and I'll be back. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay guys, so I'm fresh out. Tea tree is in my hair. Curls have been revived. Ouch. My scalp feels clean. My skin looks clean. If you want to see a little close up of these curls. Ooh. Okay, I'm gonna moisturize my hair and blow dry it and we'll get back. Alright guys, so I will be using 5 packs of Rasta-free Rastafari hair, however you want to say it. What I started to do is, you may not need 5 packs, but I got 5 just in case, better safe than sorry. I have 2 4s, 2 6s, and 1 color 8, because as you can see my hair is very brown, and I will show you what crochet hair I use next. I used 1 pack of this free tress braid beach curl in 12 inches, and I barely used half of the pack. So here are the products that you'll need. As you can see, I'm starting to section off my hair. I'm using Shine and Jam. It's like a edge control wax holder styler. It does not flake whatsoever. It has a very good hold, and I also really like the smell of it. So find it at your local beauty supplies. So I'm starting with 1 piece of hair. Guys, like I said, this is my first time ever doing this. I was so impatient and wanted to do it myself. So, trial and error. I want you to watch what I'm doing here, and I will say this is one of the first ones that I did mess up on. So you want to start to put that Shine and Jam on the edges of the braid, and then you'll see me go in with my Creme of Nature. It's like a twisting cream. This is to hydrate my hair. It is for dry and dehydrated hair. As you know, I did blow dry my hair. So you want to add some of this product to the end of the braid that you're going to start. And it will curl up a bit because it is water-based. So as you can see, I'm going to start braiding my hair. I'm braiding it twice. So braid once, going in again. You want to take your time with this. And now have your hair ready, because you don't want to add your hair in too late or try and separate it while you're trying to braid your hair. It's just going to be a hot mess. So I'm going in with 1 piece of my hair. I'm sticking that in between my middle finger and my pointer finger. I'm going to show you guys this a couple times because I know this wasn't the best angle. And as you can see, I'm throwing 1 piece over my hair and I'm starting to braid with this. Make sure that that piece of hair stays intact or it will slip. So now I'm taking that piece that I threw on top of my head and I'm continuing the braid. I'm just going to braid down, and you can also make your pieces a bit bigger, but I didn't. I wanted these to be really, really small. So now after I braid it down twice, I'm going in with another piece of hair, and I'm only using 3 strands for each knotless braid. Like I said guys, I'm braiding down again, braiding down, and my hair, it looks like such a little piece, but now take that next piece that was on top of your head and continue the same routine. So if you see there in the middle, it looks like there is a bit of tension. It's like pulled, like stretched in the middle more so. And that's because I did not hold the hair like I was supposed to. So it is slipping down, but if you do pull that hair and keep that hair intact, it will not slip down like that. So what you want to make sure you're doing is going in with that Shine and Jam, and right here I am detangling the hair. You're going in with that Shine and Jam and making sure that all of the flyaways are intact. You're making sure that the hair is moisturized, and you also want to make sure that the braid will be complete. Okay fam, so I'm halfway done. I would like to show you guys the top. I said I was going to do the back, before anything. So this is what I have so far. If you can see, I'm gonna take a step back. I'm actually really excited, guys. This is my first time braiding my hair ever, and I'm going to zoom in on a piece and show you what I'm going to do row by row, because last night it took me forever to get an actual technique down and running, but I'm really digging this. So I'm going to show you what I'm doing with the hair right now. Okay guys, so far I bought 5 packs of hair. I don't think that you'll need 5 depending on how big your braids are. So right now I do have 2 packs of hair left. I have the color 6. This is how much I have left of the 4, and this is how much I have left of the 8. I actually really do wish I got another 8, because that's this golden color right here. It's the lightest one, so you can see that there. It's the lightest one in my hair. I really do like this color, if you can see that there. I'm actually really proud. Like, all of these aren't exactly the same size, so it's totally fine. It's my first time. Even the ends, my boyfriend's mom, I had this laying around. This is free tress beach curl, and this is like in a color 1. Yeah, this, I could definitely tell this is in a color 1. When I went to the beauty supply store, they had no color 4s in the actual curly free tress hair, so I kind of had to just rock with it, and it's fine. It's cute. It's not too noticeable. However, I have a color 6 left, and I have a color 4. The reason it's lasted me so long is I'm cutting it in half. I take it out of the packet. I'll show you if I ever have to open another pack, and I just cut it in half, literally. So if you see these pieces here, this is only half of the braid. This is all I have left of the actual color 4, and I'm not using any ones this time because my hair is extremely light. So now I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing, what technique. Okay guys, I'm going to talk through this first part. So as you can see, I have separated my hair. This is the braids here, and then this is the 2 buns that I have up here. Oh goodness, I actually didn't finish a piece. So I'll show you guys what I do to this one, and we'll just keep moving from there. So I'm taking some of this gel. It's not an actual gel, it's like a Shine and Jam Magic Fingers. It's like a hold for the hair. Smells actually really good. I'm gonna go on and put this at the ends, and then I'm going to go in with my Creme of Nature twisting cream. You can see that there. Just to moisturize my hair while it is in these braids, I'm literally just going to rub this throughout the hair. Boom. Let that sit. So now it's like whatever color you want to use. I'm going to go in with my color 6 only because I have so much of it in this bundle left. I'm going to use 3 pieces for each braid. So I'm going to take some of it, and I'm going to go on and pull it out. So there's 1 piece, and I'm just like setting this on the side of my desk. Gonna go in, pull out another piece. That's another piece, and remember this hair is cut in half. So now I'm gonna go in with my last piece, and these are pretty small pieces. It's definitely up to you how big you want the braid. And this is my 3rd piece. Okay, I'm just gonna lay that down, and I'll just put that hair around there. So now what I'm going to do is, you can pre-stretch the hair before. Usually I don't really get, and it's just for the ends because you don't want it to be so straight at the ends, especially while you're braiding. I actually don't mind the ends being too thin. I will say I'm going to show you guys how to do the bottom of the hair and add the curly hair in, because I kind of just made up my own way because I said forget it. Okay guys, so now that I have my piece, you can see that it is kind of getting a little curly, and also too, you see the brown in my hair, it matches these braids perfectly. So I'm going to take a piece. I'm gonna zoom in on a closer piece, don't worry. I'm gonna take this piece, braid it about 2 to 3 times. It's so thin, I'm like, where did it go? Okay. And now once I have a good grip on this piece, I'm going to take this hair, stick it through my fingers,
And then on top of my middle finger, I'm grabbing that second piece. And now I'm going to start braiding with it. You want to braid and make sure you have a really good grip, because otherwise it'll be very spacey, which you really don't want. And then you're just gonna braid, braid, go on, and you braid like 2 times down. Add another piece. Take that piece on top of your middle finger, go on and make sure you have your grip, and braid and braid. And while you're doing this, make sure that you are adding some of this red gel to it. Now I'm gonna add this last piece in, add the other piece on top of my middle finger, and then braid down. I'll stand up so you guys can really see, because I know it's zoomed in so much. And braid and braid. Once I get down to about, it was going down to my belly button, but I was like, dude, these are way too long, because you still have to add in that crochet hair. You can use human hair also if it's available to you, but I did use crochet hair. I think I have some bundles that I could have possibly used, but nah, it's all good. Also too, if you notice that the hair, like this piece in the middle, I feel is too short, so I'm gonna take some from that piece, add it, and just keep braiding. And you can barely notice. Take some of this gel, add it, keep braiding. So when I get near the bottom, this is how I do it. I know there are other methods, but this is what has worked for me. So I have this free tress braiding. It's like a pre-looped crochet, which I did not crochet this in at all. What I do is I usually pick one up. You don't want to use an entire one because that's way too much hair, that's way too thick, and it is more likely to clump. You see how these are very thin. So what I do is I separate this one piece into 4 pieces. So by the time I separate it, it looks like this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to put my hair in the back. And you see this bottom piece, I have like, it's kind of frayed at the ends. And then I have this curly piece. I'm going to take this piece, you're going to fold it, add it to the, add the first piece to the middle. And like you're just same thing like you're braiding. Add that second piece to the end and then keep braiding. Add some more gel because you really want that hair to stay down. I don't use any super glue, none of that. I just felt like for me that was a lot. Especially when I could just get the hair to lay down. And I will say I am going to dip these braids at the end, and I will show you all that. And you just want to keep braiding. And eventually it's going to fall into this little crochet piece. Add some more of that gel. And just keep braiding. And eventually it'll disappear.
Girl, it's sweet like cake icing. You live with the best icing. Oh, best icing. Can I get that?
And then what I do, I just rub that in with my fingers, and literally this is what it looks like. Because eventually the ends, it'll get thinner at the bottom. And yeah, this is what my braid looks like, guys. So then they're pretty long, they go down to here. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a few more pieces up top and then zoom in at the top so you can really see it, because the back, I didn't want to record that because I've never braided my hair in my life. At least not, well, I've done like 2 big feet in braids, but that's different. But like this, I've never done this before. It's coming out really, really nice. I was having some difficulties last night, but let me make a little more progress and I'll show you guys the top. BRB. What's up, squad? So right now I'm making lots and lots of progress. This is where we are. So I started at like 4 p.m. yesterday and I basically got really lazy around 9-10 p.m. Got up again this morning, started at like 11 a.m. It is now 5 p.m. So I would definitely say if you're doing this on your own, give yourself about 2 days. If you have quick fingers, you know, you can do it yourself and finish in a day, go for it. But I had actually a little bit of free time, so I'm gonna do this. And so as you can see, this hair is about the length of the hair with the actual crochet hair added in. So guys, unfortunately, I do think I am gonna have to cut this because this hair is way, way, way too long. It made my life so much more easier. So what I'm gonna do is put it back in the pack because I'm definitely not gonna need the other half. So you just wanna put it right in the middle and cut it. Cut it, cut it. Okay. Now that I have my hair all ready to go, I'm going to split my hair in 3 pieces at the top. And this part I want to make sure is dang near perfect because, you know, there might be some back pieces that I didn't take as much time on, LOL. So I'm gonna take this, just clip it, and then I'm going to use, what color? I'm going to use my color 6 for this one. So that's this one here. This is like the lightest. This is, I have lots of color 6 left, so I'm gonna take 1 piece, 2 piece, and 3 pieces. Okay. Okay. And now I'm going to take my edge control, or I've been calling it gel, holding, styling, whatever it is. Put this in the front of my hair.
Okay, so I'm going to show you guys up close and personal. I'm flat twisting the top. So after I put on my product, I'm going to flat twist this braid and do it again. Braid it once, braid it over twice, and make sure you have your hair ready. So I'm taking my first piece of hair, I'm inserting this into that piece. And you really want to make sure that you're holding it so it does not slip whatsoever.
I flat twisted the top so that way there was not some odd lump at the top of my hair, and you see how that lays down. Gonna stick this again between my middle finger and pointer and make sure I'm tightly braiding everything, especially, guys, this is the top of my hair, so I don't really want any mishaps whatsoever.
Little things make your head this swell. Now based on your matter, where I did up all night. Get me know the keys and tie. Get me how to do and well. Yeah. If I say that I want you, hope you know go deep. If I did for you, you go there for me. And you go show available. I be you know they not give you. And if I say baby would you follow you, you don't go say, don't go say, don't go say, don't go say you get bored. And if I invite you come for my yard, from my backyard, you don't go say, don't go say, don't go say, don't go say you get bored. Are you available? Show available. Are you available? Are you available? Yeah, 'cause I'm capable. Baby, I'm capable. Are you available?
love bugs. So my hair is done. It's done. So I'm really excited because it's my first time doing this ever in life. I do have some errors, but it gets better with time. This is what my braids are looking like. I did use 4, 6, and 8 colors, and I do have a number color 1 on the bottom in the curly hair. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm a little nervous, but I did, you know, Google some things and ask a few of my hairologist friends, and I'm going to dip my hair in this steaming hot water. You can probably, no, you definitely can see the steam. This is a huge pot that I have right here. I'm gonna show you guys. And then I'm gonna dry my hair with this little dingy towel. So, this is the pot I'm using. The water is piping hot. Please be careful, like, please, please, please be careful. I'm gonna scoot it back. And so, now I'm gonna start this dipping process. Y'all, I usually don't dip my own hair. I don't even do my own hair. So this is progress for me, guys. Stick them braids in and squeeze with it. Whew. Okay. Yes. Alright guys, so my last 2 products I'll be using. I'm using this Creme of Nature. It's a mousse, styling and foam mousse. I love this one, especially to put in like my protective styles, because not only does it hold, but it gives you a nice shine and it smells delicious. And then lastly, I'm going to use this that I actually started using when I ran out of that Shine and Jam for my braids. It's like an edge controlled, like a holding gel. So, watch and you shall learn. So I'm gonna take quite a bit and just run it through my braids. I'm gonna put it on the crochet hair also. Alright guys, and lastly, just to bring this whole look together, let me go on. I'm not even gonna like do any swoopy edges, nothing crazy, literally just to lay my hair down. Bada boom, bada bing. Yay. I am very pleased. I'm very, very pleased. You can see my braids up close. Yeah. Slickage. And it was very, I'll say it took me, how long did this style take? Definitely, it took me around maybe like 10 hours. I was moving really slow. I was doing stuff in between. I split it up between 2 days. The second day I did move a little bit quicker because I was like, I really just want to get this done. If I need to go anywhere, we're gonna have a big problem. So it took me about 10 hours over the amount of 2 days. The first day I was just frustrated. Literally like just did like the few bottom rows and just quit and went to sleep. And then the next day I got a little bit better, changed up my technique like I told you guys earlier. And yeah, so these are my, I guess, boho braids, bohemian braids, goddess braids. Very, very Zoe Kravitz inspired. You know, I've been watching Big Little Lies. If y'all ain't on it, go watch it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. This is my first time braiding. I hope it helps some of you all. And also, it's a very simple summer look that can last you, honestly, throughout the entire summer. So I hope you guys join me for my next segment. Stay tuned for more. My name is Symone. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Love you. Peace.